There she is.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Cerius Slack with Cerius Blaq. I'm here to do some reacts, and I got some guests with me. We got Shubzilla and Bill Beats back again for some more XG. And now that Chicago Landie has been introduced to XG in our Move series reaction, I'm going to show her her first XG song, which is In the Rain. Now, I know this is like one of their latest things that we have a lot to go back through, but we'll get to that in the future. But I have been promising Shubs that I would show her this one because I told her she couldn't watch it without me. And Bill, I've been waiting for you for this one too because I know that you're a set guy and a lighting guy, and I'm really interested to see what you think about this one. So let's just go ahead and get into it, y'all. Okay, this is XG's In the Rain official music video. First of all, make sure it's all the way back. Let's check the quality real quick. Yeah, we good. Let's go.
Rain on my shoulder, cloud in my head over heels, nothing to fear, 'cause we had each other, fall through the weather, there was no other like this, and then you started hiding it, sliding in, baby it's so evident, boy why are you stuttering, but my dude's still running in, goodbye, goodbye. See you never been like that, like that, yeah I know it's a shame, what a pity, you got nobody to blame but your baby. Night after night, all the times, all the tries, I'm washing it all away because you left me in the rain, in the rain, in the rain, left me out in the cold with nobody to hold. Can't you see I'm a side, I'm a side, I'm a side, so let it rain, what else can I do? Ain't no sign of a light, no umbrella to hide, still I'm standing here right where you left me. In the rain, 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 in the rain. Rain, rain, don't go away, please stay another day. Funny how I don't wanna make it stop, hands every time it drop, each drop. Yeah, right now you got me dancing in the rain, all by myself like I'm insane, but sometimes the words just can't explain, I don't really wanna think about anything. Goodbye, ain't no one will look back, it was only a game, what a pity, save it all in a frame, we done it baby, heart down a drain, all the scars, all the pain, I'm washing it all away because you left me in the rain, in the rain, in the rain, left me out in the cold with nobody to hold. Can't you
Come
see
on, Sleepy Hollow.
I'm a side, I'm a side, so let it rain, what else can I do? Ain't no sign of a light, no umbrella to hide, still I'm standing here right where you left me. In the rain, 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 stop, baby, let me stop, can't stop, wash you off in the rain. Baby, let me stop, can't stop, wash you off in the rain. In the rain, no umbrella to hide, still I'm standing here. Can't you see I'm a side, I'm a side, I'm a side, in the rain, in the rain, in the rain.
It'll work. Oh, it's an XG. Okay.
Okay.
Is that the newest?
That's
That's like their most recent?
That's their most recent music video. And honestly, it's more simplistic than some of the previous ones. They kind of toned it down again for this one because I think they wanted to focus on, well,
The song, I would think. Yeah.
the song. So
The mood.
It's a
The
song.
mood of
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, the ambiance.
okay, so I'm gonna pick on you first, Landie. You have now heard them. Your thoughts?
I can see how they're playing in different areas of like the music, more R&B versus more like rap or more like meaningful motion and movement as opposed to like sexy movement, right?
Yeah.
I can see the spectrum of that they're kind of, going through, especially since I guess what we saw before was years ago and this is something more recent.
Yes.
I did enjoy this. It did, and I'm sorry, I just watch a lot of TV, made me think of Tom from the Boondocks dancing in the rain like Usher. That did come to mind.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like every time it rains, you just want to like dance, and we can blame Fred Astaire for that, right? But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very singing in the rain.
right, right.
That actually was the inspiration for this one, for the video, was singing
I
in the
could
rain.
see that.
Yeah.
I could see
trench
that.
coat in
The
the
suit, the
beginning?
trench coat, the umbrella, the sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, I like this. It's a very
Okay.
popular classic trope.
Yeah. It's been doing really well. This video, I forgot how many views it has now or whatever, but what did you think of the set, Bill?
I liked it. I think it was like a good choice. That's very noir in like lighting and like hard lighting. Using that to kind of position each of them is like being able to reveal under like from behind with the lighting. I like the umbrella shot that was like in the windows where they like do the umbrella thing.
I knew
and
he
then
was
in the
gonna like
back, the
that.
light went up. I think my favorite cut that was like kind of genius was that there was I don't know, is a lot of this green screen? It felt like
No, actually,
some of it maybe was. No?
No, actually,
an
I went.
actual set.
I have a reaction to the behind the scenes, and you'll see
Gotcha,
it's a set.
okay.
It's a set.
The thing I liked that was really smart was that there was a cut between the two environments. Like it seemed like it was two primary
Yeah.
scene
There
locations,
is,
like the
yeah.
outdoor and then that kind of indoor that looked like the front of a store. And in both of those, they had like fog in front of the artists. So like in the what's that called when it's like in front of you? So like between the camera. Yeah, like not behind the artist, but it was like in front. So we're seeing that. So the artist is behind the fog. And they cut between two shots that had similar fog. And it was like, that's almost why I was like, wait, is this green screen? Because it was like, this is almost the same shot.
Yeah.
But it was just the way that they filmed it. So that was really smart. And the way the light came to the fog, obviously, that's classic. So, yeah, no, I liked it. I think it was good. I think if I had any gripes, which I don't really, but it was just that the outdoor set in front of the store, I think is what that was structured, didn't really feel outdoors because it wasn't really, obviously, right?
Oh no,
like
that
in a
was
studio.
indoors. That was indoors.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So I feel like
Yeah.
it kind of broke that like, oh, this is a set that's outdoors, but we're kind of reveal that we're also indoors, which is fine.
Yeah.
Like that's a
No,
choice.
What I mean was
But-
like it's not the front of the store. They're inside. They're inside a flooded store.
Oh, that's what the oh, okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
And then Shubs.
I mean, they're like, yeah, the singing in the rain, like Landie was talking about. But also they're giving me step in time. They're giving me a lot of Dick Van Dyke. Like the costuming, at one point Sleepy Hollow, especially with that outdoor thing. I was like, oh my God, Ichabod Crane's gonna come out here and vote. This is gonna be amazing. Come on, Headless Horseman with his horse and the trot, and then Johnny Depp comes out for no reason.
Don't they have a shotgun in that movie?
Huh?
Don't they bring out a shotgun at one point in that?
Sure, one of the gals can have a shotgun, just out here singing their little notes and what
I mean,
have
they
you.
might.
Then, you know,
I wouldn't put it past them to do some shit like that. I wouldn't put it past them to do something like
that
that.
would be fucking hype. But yeah, the choreography was fun. You can really tell, like from what we saw with the Move series to this, just how much more comfortable they are, right?
Yeah.
Even though they've got like their hats on and their umbrellas and stuff, so they're like kind of covered. I mean, even how even their movements are just it just feels a lot more it feels a lot more natural.
Yeah. I think I said this the first time I saw the video. I said the same thing. Like you can see the growth because
Yeah.
Juria got the last leading move, and she's in the front, and she did that little leg sweep thing, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't think that's something she would have done in the past, but now she's so much more confident in her abilities. You know, I've seen them evolve. Now, what did you think about the song vocally?
I mean, I can't sing worth shit, so I'm just like, yeah, you're hearing notes, you're hitting notes, cool. Like smoking hookah fucked up my voice. That's why. Well, that's not only why I rap. I rap for many reasons, but yeah, like their voices are beautiful. Like it's not like this like high tinny what have you. Like they've got harmony, and they're the rapping in this one. I liked it because it wasn't like it fit the mood again. You know, like they were still like rapping was still occurring, but it was still very much like the mood was with it. And it's hard to do like those kind of like somber, well, I think it's hard to do somber rap pieces and somber bars.
Yeah, I've had trouble with that too as a rapper. Yeah.
All I know is disdain and spite. So that's what comes out. So to be able to do something like very like heartfelt within bars is like I respect that because I think that's very hard to do.
Okay, Landie,
they're
what do
so
you
much
think?
fun to watch.
They are, right? Landie, what do you think?
I agree with the melancholy bars of rap, and it was reminding me a little, I don't know, Ariana Grande kind of pop, right? I was getting that.
Yeah.
It wasn't very pitchy, like you said, right? They did seem to like work their harmonies together really gracefully. Didn't seem like they were all fighting, like, no, my part, right?
No.
Yeah.
I think that's what I love most about the people that produce them and whatever. Like, everybody gets a little part. Everybody gets like every song is arranged so that everybody can say something or do something. Like if they don't sing, then they get a dance break solo or something like that. Or, you know, they're always, the whole group is always like shined.
I will say this. So like something I've noticed in girl groups is Destiny's Child, right? So like no matter how good Michelle is, Beyonce comes right behind her and outshines her, right? Yeah. And I really hate that for Michelle because I want better for her, and I don't see that in this, right?
You know, it's funny you say that. No, you're right. You're right. First of all, Destiny's Child is one of their biggest inspirations. They talk about it all the time. They freaking love Beyonce. But I guess when people are fans of J-pop or K-pop groups, there's a tradition where people pick their bias, what they call. So who your favorite bias is, and then there's your bias wrecker, the one other member who would be like, you know, like, okay, I love this person, but such and such came in and now they didn't wreck my bias. And I have not been able to pick a bias. Ever since I started watching these ladies, I can't pick a favorite. That's for me personally, but people do all the time. Like there's a straight up.
I've heard tell.
Yeah, there's a Jurin fandom and a Cocona fandom and another fandom with Juria fandom. All of them, they got their own, you know, whatever. But
I think I had mentioned that last time I think when we were watching some of the dance videos a couple weeks ago, was that you notice that there's no competitiveness to be in the spotlight.
Yeah.
Like everybody's very balanced in what it is. Where like music over here, artists over here, it's like they're all trying to be the top. You know, like it's like, you know, going back to Destiny's Child, like one of them falls and the other two just step forward and they're like, you didn't see that. Right. Like, forget her. We're not picking her up. Like, that's on her. Like, she messed up.
You know, you're right, because I was watching something as I'm watching a documentary, right? And I've seen some of their live performances. I did catch one part where somebody was saying in the dressing room, like, oh, I messed up, but such and such covered for me and made the move look better. Or like they just like, oh, well, we covered it and then got me right back into formation.
That's teamwork. That's how it's supposed to be. You don't step over your teammate and go, She's always falling. I'm gonna keep singing.
On
Like-
live TV.
Right on live TV, you supposed to help your sister up.
Right?
Not
Rise
that day.
as a people.
Not that day.
No, not
Yeah.
that.
Not that day.
No.
Some people think that Beyonce became so powerful and so influential because she fed off of Michelle's energy. There's a page called Poor Michelle where they got all these clips where they just put all that together, all of her failures that built this big transformer Beyonce. That's
Yeah. Oh, the other thing I like in this is the outfits. I thought those outfits was awesome.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah, those
They're great.
outfits was dope. But yeah, okay. So you now have seen another XG video, and Landie, you've seen an XG video for the first time. We'll do some more in the
I saw some
future.
before. I saw some earlier, and then this one's
Oh,
just
well,
the
okay.
most recent one.
You saw the an official music video. What we saw,
Got it.
You saw the Move series. This is one of their official music videos. Like the thing you can find on Spotify. You can't find the Move series on Spotify because that's none of their songs. So
Okay.
and when we come back and do like the XG tapes or the Vox, those are all covers as well. Or well, no, the XG Vox are covers. The tapes are not covers, but they do use certain other people's beats. So,
Cool. Okay.
So, yeah. All right. Thank you for joining me for this. Thank you for letting me expose you to this.
Quite welcome.
I-
Thank you.
Yeah, this is great. Thank you.
I'm just happy not to be alone anymore in my XG fandom over here.
Oh my God, you were never alone.
You are not alone.
Now, I got my alphas to represent me in the comments, don't I? Y'all better say something. That's the name of the fan. That's the name of the fan group, by the way, Alphas. Because the lore, by the way, Landie, Shubs knows this, is that they have a theme as well. They are space aliens, but also a wolf pack.
That's right.
Which they don't really show in this new music
Not in
video,
this one. They broke
but
away from that one in this. It broke away from that in this, but trust me, it'll be back.
It's a new era. New era.
Well, no, because
Okay.
it's like like fan fiction, whatever. Commenters, feel free to chime in. So they've been here on Earth, right? And they've
They've watched some movies.
they've watched some movies. they've watched Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers. Somehow Fosse got in there, and Flashdance for no reason.
Well, they got
Honestly-
to the world, and then they're like, "Show us your most classic movies."
And then that happened. But then they were like, but wait, we're still the wolf pack though. We're still the wolf pack. How do we acclimate our initial introduction to Earth culture to this evolved state that we are now in? Because
look how
these
excited
humans
she
need to
is.
know. These humans need to fucking know that we also can appropriate human culture.
Human culture. They try, but you'll see. And actually, that's the funny thing. This was the most tame video and the most tame outfits. So when you see some other stuff in the future, you'll see like, oh, definitely
Yes!
aliens.
Yes, take me to your leader. I'm the Lord.
Okay, we gonna get out of here, y'all. But I'll go through this all day. This is great. I'm glad y'all like it. Please like the video, followers. Subscribe if you haven't already. Again, like I said, make sure that you check out my guest channels as well. I will put the description I'll put the links in the description. But this is them. Big thanks to Chicago Landie from Hey From The Bay blog, and from the Norgrind record label, Shubzilla, and DJ producer Bill Beats. Great to have y'all in the house. Looking forward to doing some more in the future. We're gonna be out, y'all. Peace.
Bye.